1600, 1800, 1800, long the bull, 1800 red, at 1800 red, at 1800 red, at 1800 red, at 1800, 1800, at 1800 red, at 1800.
An auction market's a commercial place, but it's also theatre.
At 2000 red, at 2000 red.
You've got an interesting role in the middle between buyer and seller, and that, I think, is what generates a sort of excitement.
4,000 down here. 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 5,000 red, 5,000 red, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5,005, 6, 6,000 red. Hold on then, you weigh 6,000.
United Auctions have been at the heart of Scottish agriculture for more than 150 years. With roots going back to 1858, the company has evolved with the many changes that have taken place in farming over the last century. Today, United Auctions are the largest livestock auctioneer in the country and host of the world-famous Perth Bull Sales.
About 16,000 customers we have in the course of a year. Now, some of them might be selling 500 cattle, some might be selling 5,000 sheep, some might be buying 1 tup. And you know, what is quality to one buyer is a different thing to another.
With 8 centres scattered across the length and breadth of Scotland, United Auctions operates an extensive network of both weekly and seasonal sales of pedigree and commercial sheep and cattle.
Each market is trading in many senses with their other markets. That's what we want. So customers, for instance, at Huntly Market who sell store cattle there, we hope would come and buy their bulls and their rams at the Stirling Centre. People from O'Malley would be selling stock at O'Malley but buying stock through Stirling or perhaps Isla. If one of our customers says we need a class of stock, we can provide it.
95% of United Auctions business comes from commercial sheep and cattle. Group Managing Director and Auctioneer Robin Tuch visits a local farmer ahead of a cattle sale.
On the commercial side, this is what all our auctioneers do, trying to encourage people to come to United Auctions to sell their cattle and give them an idea what the cattle pence per kilo might be worth.
Good relationships are central to United Auctions' success, and these extend right across the network. On the Isle of Tiree, which is home to one of the 3 marts based in the Western Isles, Regional Director for the West of Scotland, Donald Morrison, has travelled from Oban to conduct an annual sheep sale.
Stoch de helt gema goed voor je stoch tot er een merkje is een heel anje gaat de gaken de dag dat je gebri van de laken dan ik het gewoon werken als je vaak de stoch zijn onzag in vallen is kuitjes kala te hoor te pi dan misschien je kuitje gekomen is loch kenner dat je nou kruitje in veeltje na kunnen.
Attracting buyers to the sales on the Western Isles is an essential part of United Auctions' role. Tony Jones from Shropshire makes the trip every year.
Oh, they get everything arranged. They arrange the ferry for us, they arrange the haulage. We can do all our business in a few days by the quantity of sheep we need for the year.
Could je nopen het takelige deel zo ju gaan te wiensen en de horses zien nog de woon fijn uit boeken in de ferries zo'n krappers en roads en andere Loch Kenner gaat je voelen gaan gijzen naar zijn open aan de GD nooit een deel. Hij is de krappers en roads in hij zat er gaan je boeken zo'n nou en de heel en de stoch kost je vallen.
The farmers trust our staff. We have very, very good staff. And that's not just the auctioneer, it's the cashier, it's the outside staff who sort the stock out, take them off the lorries, handle them well. There's a whole sort of myriad of connections.
The United Auctions team travel all over the country to conduct shows and auctions, including major events like the Kelso Ram Sales. Today, they're on the Isle of Bute to hold a replenishing sale for farmer and MEP George Lyon.
I've dealt with United Auctions for the last 25 years. I've sold all my store cattle through United Auctions, and they were the first choice when it came to deciding who I was going to use to disperse of the farm equipment.
It's often a time where the farmers, neighbours or friends, relations come and basically try and support the farmer by buying something.
35 and better, 5 and better, 5 and better, 5 and better, 40, 5, 45 and better, 5 and better.
actually quite heartbreaking in some ways. It's not an easy day. Very, very sad, I think, having to give up after a family have farmed here in Butte since 1650.
They are a very emotional time for a farmer giving up, his business. The important thing is that that's one farmer giving up and hopefully another farmer coming in.
Developing a new generation for agriculture is one of United Auctions' main objectives. As well as supporting events for the young farmers' clubs, the company also has invested in its own staff. Murray Rainey, who's based in Huntly, is one of 6 new recruits training to become a livestock auctioneer.
I always fancied being an auctioneer when I was younger. It's a great job because you're trying to get money for farmers, which my father was. You're working within a group and you're relating with farmers day in, day out.
We expect him to be in Stirling at times. He'll be on the west coast, he's been to Islay, he's been to Tiree. And that's very important, get out onto the farms, learning all aspects of auctioneering.
Just as it is for any business, succession planning is something we take very seriously. UA has a tremendous longevity and it's very important to make sure that there is young people brought into the industry.
It's like a chain. You've maybe got 3-4 exceptional auctioneers, but one day they're going to retire and you need people to be there to replace them. It's a sign that United Auctions are going to be around for a long, long time. They're planning to the future.
United Auctions have also invested in their facilities. In July 2009, the First Minister opened their brand new headquarters, the Stirling Agricultural Centre.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stirling Agricultural Centre, truly open today.
I think it's best summed up as a statement of intent, a vote of confidence in the future. If we're going to continue to be successful, agriculture is a substantial success through this recession, then we have to invest in state-of-the-art facilities. And the new agricultural centre is a state-of-the-art facility.
Boasting an exhibition hall, 3 sale rings, more than 400 pens and a restaurant, the new headquarters is now home to the world-famous Perth Bull Sales.
It's a wonderful spectacle. If you haven't been, it's a must-see event where you have wall-to-wall bulls of all sorts of breeds and they're all weighing towards a ton in weight. They're fantastic animals.
Nigel Miller, the Vice President of the National Farmers Union, is a judge at this year's show.
These bulls, a lot of them are actually going to breed, heifers or replacement females on farms throughout Scotland. So it gives buyers a really good chance to see bulls out in the ring, give them time to assess how they move, what they look like. It's almost essential viewing really before you actually go and buy.
They are an international gathering point to see quality cattle, world quality cattle, and that's why so many overseas visitors are here to see the sales.
A bull sale here in Scotland is no different from a bull sale in Australia. The owners are all proud, passionate people, keen to promote their goods, and it's a social outing as well as a business outing.
As United Auctions head into an exciting new era, they continue to thrive at the heart of the rural industries. Executive Chairman David Leggett reflects on just how far the company has come.
The company's roots go back to 1858, which in itself is quite an achievement. Where are we? We have invested lately significantly in premises, locations and people. We've demonstrated that we can change, that we're flexible and that we're providing a very good service, and that's our aim, to take this company into the next generation and the generation after that and run a successful and viable business.
1220, 1220, 1220, 1220, 1220, 1220, come on now, get started then, 1220, come on then, 1220, 1220, 1220, 1220, 1220, scalp 1220.